Our next guest is a talented actress you know from movies like F9 and series such as Pachinko and Monarch: Legacy of Monsters. This week, she received her first Emmy nomination for her role on FX's Shogun. All episodes are streaming now on Hulu. Let's take a look.
私は踏みつけにされる小作人ではござりませぬ。偉大なる武将、明智陳斎の娘にございまする。千年続く侍の末裔として、私はどこに閉じ込められることも、人質になることも、囚われることもありませぬ。
Please welcome to the show, Anna Sawai, everyone. Welcome. How are you?
I'm so good. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Congratulations on your nomination, and more importantly, the show itself. 25 nominations, the most nominated show of the year.
Congratulations to you too.
Thank you. Yeah, we got the one. But it must be nice. I mean, obviously it's very exciting, but knowing that it's not just you must be also great.
I mean, I'm just so happy for the team. And,
Yeah.
like, everyone worked so hard, and I'm sure for every show, everyone's working hard, but I'm just really proud and happy.
How did you find out this exciting news?
I was in my hotel room and watching it on my laptop, and it did not play out the way I expected, though.
Well, we have a video of it, and then we'll show the video I guess someone calls, and because it's on your laptop, they interrupt.
Yeah.
And then I want to know who it is afterwards. Let's take a look.
Carrie Coon, The Gilded Age. Maya Erskine, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
No.
Sawai, Shogun.
Why is Jake calling me right now?
Who called you?
My manager, Jake.
So your manager, the one person who should know what was happening.
Exactly. I did not hear my name. I still don't believe I got a nomination.
Can I tell you something? Watching it, there was I was impressed watching you watch it because you seem to be happy about it, whereas I feel like in the times I've watched, I'm like, but you seem like ready to go.
Well, I feel like everyone was really excited for me, and they were like, oh, don't worry, you're gonna get it. And so I did have some excitement. But when they announced 3 people before me, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is not gonna happen. Yeah. And then when I'm thinking that, my manager calls and I miss my name, so.
So what, do you think your feed was just, did he know? Was he calling because he knew?
So apparently he heard my name, and then he called.
Yeah.
And I guess I was a couple seconds late.
Yeah, it must have been on a delay.
Oh my God.
I got a lot of issues with Jake on this one.
Can you call him up later?
I'll call him. You know what? Yeah. But I'm gonna wait till there's something important going on, and then I'm not gonna call him at a time that's nice. This is an incredible recreation of feudal Japan, book from 1975. Were you familiar with the famous book beforehand?
I read it after I booked the role. I didn't really see the miniseries either. Like, it was all new to me. And Jake is actually the one who was so excited that they were remaking this, and he called me up months before the casting call, and he was like, I'm eyeing this for you, Anna. We're gonna get it. And then it happened, so I'm really grateful for Jake. Yeah, I love him.
You're right. We have been really hard on Jake. That's
yes.
not. I think it's good. We need to pick up these Jake pieces. I apologize to you, Jake. I don't know you. And I'm assuming you have to do a great deal of training just to not only, obviously, the way people talked in feudal Japan, the way people walked, the way people dressed. Was there a part of it that was the hardest or harder than you expected?
I feel like just mentally it was really tough. Like the physical stuff, you do it and your body starts to understand, but I think mentally I didn't know what it was, and I was thinking about death every day because the character is thinking about death. So yeah, it was pretty hard, but thankfully I didn't want to kill myself.
That's good. Are there anything like, because there's such beautiful costumes in this show, is there a downside to a kimono that we might not know?
It's really heavy.
Oh, interesting.
Because it's so many layers.
Yeah.
I don't know, it must be a couple of kilos, I'm guessing. And that always on your shoulders, and when you're standing up with it, like you have to use your thighs and no hands because we didn't have chairs or anything, so you're really just using your thighs. So I was looking like Hulk or something by the end of the shoot.
Did you, horseback riding? Did you have any skills?
I didn't know how to ride. I never really rode a horse
Mm-hmm.
properly, and so we had a camp before going to Vancouver. Loved it, but I did get holes in my denim the first day that we rode. It was really intense, but yeah, I was just loving it. They're
I
amazing.
feel like you were wearing bad denim.
No, I swear they were good, but we were just riding and working hard.
That's too hard. If you come back with holes in the denim, somebody has to talk to the horse trainer. This is, you were in, because you've been through hard training before. You were in a J-pop group,
Yes.
Fakie.
Yes.
The name of your J-pop group was Fakie.
Yes.
What does Fakie mean?
Fakie means fantastic Tokyo. Also, they had another meaning, which was five ass-kicking youngsters. We were already like mid-20s.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah. I didn't
So-
think of the name.
Oh, they didn't think
Yeah.
but you were mid-20s, did they want you to like present as younger? Was that part of it, by getting youngsters in
Maybe.
there?
Oh, don't creep me out.
Okay. Here's the early days of Fakie. This was, you were in your 20s when you started doing this.
Yeah.
And, did you have to go to a boot camp for this as well?
Well, we were training, all the girls in the company were training, not for specifically this group, but just in general. So I was doing 7 days a week since I was like 13 or 14.
Wait, how long what was this group? Was this sort of like a musical,
So it's just a Japanese pop group, and
Okay.
I started in my 20s. But before that, I was just training with the company.
Okay, gotcha.
And so I was doing tap dance, walking like a model, even though I'm like the tiniest person on earth.
They're like,
Dancing.
do it taller.
Tippy toe! Yeah. No, we did everything.
Wow.
Yeah.
You speak obviously fluent English, fluent Japan. You were born in New Zealand.
Yes.
Is that why we should assume you speak fluent English, or did you learn it there, or?
I don't have an accent, a Kiwi accent. I left when I was 2. I went to an international school in Hong Kong and the Philippines. Went to Japan when I was 10 and went to a normal Japanese school after that. So, yeah, I don't know why.
You play a translator in the show. I'm assuming, though, in real life, you've often had to translate between English and Japanese speakers. Do you feel like you're a good, patient translator for people?
I don't know. I feel like
Should we
it's...
get Jake?
Ask
See what
him.
Jake thinks?
Jake?
You were also in Pachinko, which was a fantastic show. Also based on a beautiful book. You played a character in Shogun that was in the book. Pachinko, this was different. You were not. So I guess you went, here you could read Shogun and sort of start thinking about your character, obviously. Was it strange to have a character in Pachinko that was just written for the screen?
No, I was so grateful that Soo Hugh, our showrunner, wanted to include a Japanese character like mine who had this weight. And it gave me a lot of freedom to just kind of make her my own, and I got to, add little bits of myself in it. And so, no, it wasn't hard.
I'm assuming friends and family were very excited to see you in Shogun and have been very excited about the nomination. Did they find, what was the feedback you got from friends and family? Did they find your character on Shogun was so different from you? Or were they like, oh my God, that's a perfect part for you? Or what did they say?
I feel like they don't think the characters that I play are me.
That's good.
My best friend has actually said, oh, that's good.
Well, I'm gonna just say, this is why it's good. When I tried acting for a bit,
Oh, yeah.
and my dad said to me once, he goes, it's funny, when I see actors, I always forget it's the actor, but with you, I can always tell it's you.
Aww.
I did not react that way.
No, that's sweet.
I did not go, oh.
No, I love that.
Oh, that's very sweet. Okay, but what were you saying? Sorry.
Yeah, so I think they just see it as a character, and so it doesn't seem like they were really surprised. They're just like, that was so lovely, and usually it's not as exciting as I wish them to be, and they're just like, so what else did you do today?
Well, I know you're only here in the States a couple more days. You're off to Australia to do another season of Monarch, which is a wonderful show. It's really so exciting to meet you. Congratulations on everything. Thanks so much for being here. You guys, this is Anna Sawai. All episodes of Access Shogun are streaming now on Hulu.